what's going on, guys? Vintage5714 here. In today's video, we're going to be going over Back 4 Blood guns, a tier list on that. The idea here is pretty much what I would always use, what I like the most, and what needs a buff, what needs cards, etc. So, no, but without dragging it out too long, let's get into it. Now, this is not thinking about I don't have 2 as 1 and 1 as none. It is any 2 weapons that I can pair together, even if it was like a, you know, SMGs or something with, I mean, like a pistol to a pistol, even though you can't do that in the game. So for starters, I'm actually gonna get just like some out the way by doing this, so I can kind of better see what I'm looking at here, because the white on white is interesting to say the least. Okay, so top of the list, Tech 9. This is a S tier secondary weapon. The Scar is objectively the best rifle, and the baseball bat is objectively the best melee weapon. I think that, or the machete. What is it? The baseball bat has more stumble. Let's put these together. Let's see. So that's a full auto secondary. That's a assault rifle. So let's grab a not full auto secondary. The Glock is literally better than the M9. It's not an argument. The AA-12 is its own classification. It's just going to be the best for clearing hordes. However, the TAC, I think, yeah, this is the TAC. Can I organize it differently? They look stuck together like that, please. There we go. I think that's the TAC-12. The TAC-12 was the best pump shotgun. And then I would, even though this is a semi-auto, it is effectively worse. I don't think that this shotgun holds any value. Okay, so that's pretty much all the ammo types. Let's just throw a sniper in there. I think I don't know, man, because I think the Phoenix is better from a general combat stance. So let's put the Phoenix there. So these second best items for each of these damage types and stuff. We'll throw that up there because that's just negligible for now. These 3 items are negligible. So we're saying that this is like the tier for second best stuff. It's like this is a toss-up. Yeah, so this is like second best. I'd actually put this down here because I think the next best item in line for shotguns is the 870. I'd argue with cards though, it's an A tier. I would say it's definitely consistent. The next best assault rifle to bring to the table. This is the Ranch rifle, and it's technically classified as an assault rifle. I think the assault rifle, the Ranch rifle is actually a strong assault rifle. It helps conserve ammo, it's accurate, it does a good amount of damage, and it has a decent fire rate, so you don't feel slowed down by any capacity. The AK is right in line with that. And then, excuse me, damn. This is where it kind of comes down to preference, because the AK is like the Scar, but the Scar is just a little bit better. But the M4, it does less damage, higher fire rate, recoil's negligible. But when you get an extended mag on the M4, you can stagger more things because you have more bullets and you're doing more consistent staggered damage. So it's kind of a toss-up, but I would say that this is better because this is more efficient on ammo, and there's not that much medium ammo to go about. Actually, I would say that that's a C tier and this is a B tier. This is another alternative for using medium ammo, and it is okay. It is actually rather well for a handful of situations. This is the RPK. This is the AK. We'll just go ahead and fix that real quick. Best SMG. We should get an S tier, A tier SMGs. So this is our list of SMGs here. I forget actually. I think objectively the Vector was the best. Might load up the game. Load the game up. So we'll come back to that. Belgian, actually bad. The sniper rifle, actually bad. This is a B, an A tier, I mean. The auto Glock is actually just better, so there. Load up Back 4 Blood for a second. Actually, I don't actually need to do that. I'm a fucking idiot. Damage charts. SMGs. So let's select our quality to be gray. Base stats. 10 damage per shot. 32 to a mag. This is 11 damage per shot. 25 to a mag. Yeah, okay, so this is where I had this mix up. So this is 11 damage to a shot, 19 to a mag. This is 11 damage to a shot, 20 to a mag. The scale is a little bit off because this winds up doing more damage in the long run. But, like, for example, a purple Vector and a purple MP5, I'd probably still take the purple MP5 because even though it doesn't have the same level of DPS, it has more consistent damage. So MP5 is better than the Vector. And then if we look here, the UMP 13 over 20, this is 10 over 32. I would say there's no way the Uzi is a 900 RPM weapon. Let's go over here. Hold on. There's something on the screen. That was it? Okay, let's go over here. So it's telling us that these two weapons fire the same fire rate. Oh, maybe they do. Let's try this. Let's do it this way. So, 32. Let's break out the calculator here. We're gonna do 32 minus 19. I need to stop with 13 bullets left. Okay, that was a bit short. That's pretty good. So this is... yeah, sounds about right. And then they're arguing that this is shorter. Definitely. I can see the numbers counting down. So when I was comparing it, the Vector's firepower to the UMP, because this is... so if we start with the MP5, we see that the UMP is pretty much better. But then we find out that the Vector, the stats that are lower are negligible, and the stats that are higher are actually pretty big. And it's a 1 bullet difference. And then this has most of the damages are a big decrease, except for firepower, which is a negligible difference. So arguably, the Vector is like, there's, for example, extremely high rate of fire weapons, those two. Whereas these two would be like your secondary class of weapon. And the MP5 I think is better than the UMP. And then I think that the Vector is better than the Uzi. Because the thing is, right, with a fast mag, you can keep just laying damage out there. Obviously, like, if you're playing the game right, you're punching every reload. And the less punches you consume, the more damage you can get out, and the more stamina you have for actual evasion, you know? So let's go back over here. That tier list. There it is. So, SMGs. I would wait. I've just basically said that I don't really like the UMP as a weapon. And I think the Uzi is only a little bit better than that. I think that the Vector is a B tier weapon. And I think that something like that. Yeah. Because automatic secondaries, Tech 9. But the MP5 over the Tech 9, MP5. So like if you're doing 2 as 1 and 1 as none, that you would do like Scar and MP5 or something like that. So yeah, we'll go with that. The burst is just going to be better. I would say I would take a burst Beretta over a single Glock. But I would take a single Glock over a normal Beretta. The Belgian isn't bad, it just needs cards. I think the M1A is actually just bad. Like, if we look at the M1A and compare it to the Ranch Rifle, the Ranch Rifle is better in most ways, and then the firepower and range, just the pros is much worse than the cons. Like, if I start just... First of all, we're using sniper ammo, which can be a bonus, because, if you know, not many people are going to be using sniper ammo while they might be really going to town on the, you know, medium ammo. But if you're going to use sniper ammo, just use a Phoenix, because you're going to do a lot of damage, and your fire rate is, even with the bolt working, you're nearly firing as fast as this. Like, that was 5 rounds. And I would say it's like 1 shot a second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. You're getting about 5 rounds downrange, 2 seconds slower with the Phoenix, but you're going to be stumbling way more, and you're going to be killing way more. And then I would say a high tier Barrett is good for stumble. A low tier Barrett, like I would say gray to blue, you don't have to worry about. I think a Phoenix is literally better. I just realized I was playing the game, and you guys weren't even there to see it. I was kind of just basically firing at the targets. Whew. A lot of talking, bad for my fucking lungs. So, I'd wager that the M16 is better than the M4. RPK is actually bad. So let's just throw this up here and throw this up here so that I can see everything. So, I believe the M1911 and the Magnum both take medium ammo. No, the M1911 takes light ammo now? Or did it always? Well, if we look at the Beretta to the M1911, and then the Glock to the M1911. Yeah, okay, let's check this out first. I mentioned this. So this has a base 90, goes up to 108, and then 129. This has a base of 120, 140, and then it gets up to 180. And I would say that's where like a blue Barrett, a blue Barrett outdoes a purple Phoenix. Over here, the TAC, huge amounts of damage. A good second to that is the 870. Now, where were we? Yeah, okay, so 15, 17, 19, 22. However, the Glock, 12, 13, 15, 18, but you just have more ammo. And odds are you're going to be popping things in the head, and you're not going to be effectively using this against, like, you know, a swarm of tall boys or anything. You're just going to be using your primary. So if you're using a secondary, it's because you're out of ammo in your primary. So we're not looking for general killing efficiency. We're looking for enough to save our lives. And the fact that you have to be firing this and reloading this so frequently is why the M1911 isn't too great. Where's the M1911? I'd say it's actually bad. I don't think there's a card that supports it. So this takes medium damage. It's the only medium damage pistol in the game. And it's pretty good. It actually does a good amount of damage. I would put the Beretta and... No, I'd put maybe the Glock. Yeah. Because for example, if I'm running a primary SMG and I don't have 2 as 1, 1 as none, then I don't want a light ammo pistol like the Glock Auto or the Tech 9. I want a Deagle or an M1911. I mean a 357 Magnum. I'd put them about there. Needs cards. Well, fists are actually good. They're a top tier item. I would say fists here, knife here. Bob's arm is a meme, so we'll just pretend that Bob's arm needs cards. Fire axe over the hatchet. Yeah, that's right. Fire axe. These two need cards to be good, I argue. So these three are actually bad. I agree with that. These need cards. I agree with that. These are bottom tier weapons. Do I agree with that? I just like the M4. I don't know why. I believe the M4 should be higher up on this list. I just don't know where. It's just less efficient. I just need to face the facts. I just like the gun. Excuse me. So I guess this sums up my chart. Yeah, I agree with that. How about you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, in the comment section, you're going to be able to find links to my friends' families' channels and social medias and etc. And I have to encourage you to follow them, check them out, and etc. Because maybe my content isn't exactly 100% for you, but maybe theirs is.